All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 30-day yoga challenge. Today is day number 14. Can you believe it? Wow. Let's get going. Right, standing position, feet shoulder width apart, shoulder rolls up and back, up and back, up and back, forward and down, forward and down, forward and down. Slide the hands side to side. Tiny little bend to the right. And tiny little bend to the left. Again, each side. And back to center. Pick those toes up. And up on the heel, up on the toes. Pick the toes up, back on the heels. Up on the toes. Heels, toes, heels, toes. Hands overhead, reaching tall. Oh, tiny little back bend. And forward bend halfway down. Start waking up that lower back. And all the way back up, hands overhead, reaching tall. The hips out to the left. And the hips out to the right. Release, take a tiny little twist. Pulsing the back arm. Standing twist. Hands up, other side. Pulsing the back hand. Tiny little twist to the left. Back up. Forward fold, halfway down. Gazing forward, hands to leg, hands to thighs. And drop the head, ragdoll it out. Side to side. Kick those hips back. Right side, left side. Side, left side. Hands down. Step it back into down dog. Woo. Hips high, shoulders and chest reaching for the floor. Pedal it out, pedal it out. And left knee into the chest. Kind of a plank hold here. With the left leg in and release. And right knee in to plank. And release. This time we're going to take the left knee in and then up and flip it. And release. Right knee in and up and flip. And release. Coming down, drop the knees. Hands in, knees shoulder width apart. Cat cow, nice and easy. Oh, here's my assistant. Good morning. Hello. Now we're going to take our right hand over to where our left hand was. Take a little twist here. Left arm up, revolve. And release. Walk it back to center. Regular cat-cow. Bring the right hand over and left hand up. Open it up, open that chest up. Woo. And release. Cat cow. And drop to the forearms into our puppy pose. Drop the forehead, forearms down. You can take this forward and back. Ease into it. Hips high. Adjust those hips just a little bit. Arch that lower back. Chest should be reaching for the floor. Ooh, just hang out here for a minute. You can combo this and paddle the feet here. Give a little massage to the tops of the feet. That feels good. Stretching that chest down closer and closer to the floor. Kind of gaze forward. Shift your weight forward just a little bit so your weight is on your forearms. Hi. Good morning. Oh, and release to center. Back up to tabletop. We're gonna cross our feet in the back. Come to seated position. Let's get back to that shoestring. We're gonna stack our knees. First, we're gonna get our left knee kind of in the middle, right knee on top. Just trying to stack the knees here. You can grab your ankles and give yourself a little pull here. Make sure you keep both hip bone, sit bones on the floor. Don't let that top hip come up. Get a nice deep stretch here in the hip flexors and the glutes. It's all about the glutes, all about the hip flexors. And you can even take a little twist here. Take your left hand under your right top leg, right arm behind for support, and twist, opening that chest up and deepening the stretch in your hip flexor. Breathe deep into it. You're going to feel a little release of the muscle here in just a couple breaths. And release. Unwind. Unwind all of that. Come to butterfly. Let's see where a butterfly's at this morning. Soles of the feet together. Give it a little motion side to side. There you go. You're right in the, she wants to be the star of the show today. Back and forth. Give yourself a little massage in those sit bones. And reverse your shoelace. Right leg down first, left leg over. Sit bones down. Grab those ankles. Shoelace. Ooh, settle into that for a second before you add the twist. And add that twist. Right arm to the left thigh, left arm comes back for support. And open that chest up, gazing to the left. Feel that joint release after a few breaths here. And release, unwind, and back to butterfly. Jeez, uh-oh, I have no idea how long we've been on. Oof. And lean it forward. And bring the knees together. Lean back on the hips. And raise those feet. You can hang on or not. Little boat pose here. And lean it back just a little bit. Open it up. And knees in. Open it up. And knees in. Open it up. And knees in. Open it up. Knees in. Relax. Shoulder roll. And let's find our laying position back on the floor. We'll be down here for the rest of the session here. Whew. Take the knees side to side, nice and gentle. Just start warming up. Get back to that lower back. Hip flexors, glutes. And cactus the arms if you like. Give some motion here to the lower back. And we're gonna anchor our feet, roll the shoulders under and pop up into our bridge, using our hands to support. Put your weight in your heels. You can lift a little bit higher. You can use a block under your hips if you like here. You get a little higher pose if you rely on your glutes. Pressing through the elbows. And bring it down one vertebrae at a time. And knees side to side. Windshield wiper. And let's do that pelvic tilt. So you're gonna bring your stomach pull through the center of your stomach, kind of tilt that pelvis so that the lower back is completely in contact with the ground. And just a little rocking motion here. Working on these really deep lower abs. And while you're pulling in, let's do a leg extension as well. Add the hands overhead, or you can cactus your hands. Leg comes down, pelvis tilts. Leg comes down, pelvis tilts. Don't let the leg hit the ground. And release. The other leg stretching long, pelvis tilt. Very tiny movement. You can engage your glute too. And pressing through the heel on the other foot. Nice and steady. Controlled leg lifts. A couple more. Breathe deep. And release. Knees side to side. Ooh, they're going down a whole lot farther now. Look at that. Engaging that tiny little pelvic tilt. Helps with that lower back flexibility and mobility. Wow. Woo. And release. Now we're going to try it with both legs. I would warn you, guard your lower back. Place your hands under your lower back for the double. Legs high, and only come down about halfway. And hold right there. Feel where your stomach, where your abs need to go to hold you in this position. Pressing through the palms of the hands for support. And bend the knees, release. Legs side to side. And double leg hold once more. Guard your lower back. Start from the top, up high, and release them down about halfway. Hold, hold, hold. Breathe deep. Press through the palms. Engage the core. And bend the knees, release. Woo. Left leg comes long, right knee comes over. Twist. Today is all about twisting. Gently encourage your twist with your hand. Left hand on the thigh. Remember, don't pull on your joints. Just pull on the fleshy part of your body. Breathing deep into the stomach. And release. Pull back through center and right into the other side. Right leg down, left leg over. Gentle twist. Left arm can go straight out. And release. Coming to center. Oh, knees up and roll it out. Nice little massage for that lower back. Woo. And gently, gently, gently roll it down. Cross those legs. However you need to roll it on up into seated position. That's kind of fun to do too. Just do some rolls up like that. We're going to get up onto our knees. We'll go back to the floor, don't worry, for the last few minutes. Cross those ankles in the back or leave them straight. Let's sit on our ankles for a minute. Little weight in the heels here. Stretch out those ankles. And come up onto the knees. Roll the shoulders back. Nice little arch. Drop the head. And reach behind. And release. Let's start a camel pose. And take it back down all the way. And drop the head for a second. Ooh, coming back up. Drop the weight onto the heels. A few seconds. Stretching those ankles out. Feels good. And back up onto the knees. Curl the toes under this side. And roll the shoulders back. Drop the head. Reach behind. Eventually, start reaching for the heels. There you go. Little back bend. And release. Woo. Bring it on down Child's pose, knees wide, toes together. Stack the hands. Deep breaths into the belly. Two more breaths here. And release. We're just gonna slide it back over onto our backs again. And roll it on up into boat. Down. And roll it into boat. Catch yourself. Into the roll. That's fun. Roll into boat. One more time. Roll into boat. And release down. Whew. Legs long. Arms out. Woo. Let your legs fall apart. We're going to take our 10 breaths here. Remember to roll that back, that lower back, so that you're completely in contact with the floor. And then just relax in that pose. Whew. Deep breaths into the belly. Close your eyes. Think about everything or nothing at all. And release. Open your eyes. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Oh, release your lower back. Knees up. Turn to the side. Roll on up nice and gently. Ooh. Ah, ready to start the day. Thank you for joining me for day 14 of our 30-day yoga challenge. See you again tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.